He asked only for food. She gave him a new life. It was a bitterly cold afternoon in December, the kind that turned breath into fog and fingertips numb within minutes. At the edge of a busy supermarket parking lot in a small town in Ohio, an elderly woman named Grace struggled to load groceries into her car. Her silver curls peeked from beneath a knitted hat, and though her frame was frail, her movements were careful and deliberate. As she reached for the last bag, a voice, soft, unsure, stopped her. "Ma'am. I'm sorry to bother you. I'm not asking for money. Just a sandwich. Anything, really." She turned and saw a man who looked to be in his 30s, wrapped in a tattered coat far too thin for the season. His shoes were worn, and his eyes held that tired, faraway look of someone who hadn't been seen in a long time. Grace paused. In her 74 years, she had seen many people come and go, but something about this young man made her linger. Maybe it was his voice, polite, apologetic. Or maybe it was the way he didn't look her in the eye, as if ashamed to exist. "I just lost my job a few months back," he added quickly. "Then the apartment. I've been trying, but..." She held up a hand, stopping him mid-sentence. "What's your name?" "Daniel," he said, lowering his eyes. "Daniel Carter." "Well, Daniel Carter," Grace said, her voice steady but warm, "you're coming home with me." He blinked, confused. "Ma'am? You said you needed food. I've got a pot roast in the oven. Let's go before it gets cold." Daniel hesitated. Strangers weren't supposed to be this kind. But something about her felt safe, like warmth in a world gone cold. After a pause that felt like forever, he nodded. That night, Grace served him not only dinner but dignity. She didn't ask intrusive questions or give him a lecture. Instead, she listened. Over homemade cornbread and mashed potatoes, Daniel shared his story. He had once been a skilled carpenter, working construction jobs until the economy took a downturn. His mother had passed, his girlfriend left, and piece by piece, his life unraveled. Pride kept him from asking for help, until hunger left him no choice. Over the next few weeks, Grace offered more than meals. She gave Daniel the spare room in her home, a safe place to sleep, and something he hadn't felt in years, hope. He started helping around the house, fixing the creaky porch steps, repairing the leaky faucet, even building a birdhouse for the backyard. One day, Grace handed him an envelope. Inside was a modest check and a note, "Use this to start over. I believe in you." He stared at it, stunned. "I can't take this. You've done more than enough." She smiled, tears glistening. "You gave me a reason to wake up with purpose again. Helping you helped me." With her support, Daniel found steady work with a local construction company. A year later, he was not only renting a small apartment but also volunteering at the local shelter, serving meals to men and women who reminded him of himself. At the shelter's annual banquet, Daniel told his story to a crowd of donors and volunteers. He ended with this: "I asked an old woman for a sandwich, and she gave me a new life." Sometimes, the smallest act of kindness can be someone's turning point. As he stepped down from the podium, Grace, now in a wheelchair, clapped with pride, her eyes full of joy. Kindness doesn't require wealth or power. Sometimes, it's as simple as seeing someone in their lowest moment and choosing to lift them instead of looking away. Grace didn't just feed a hungry man, she reminded him, and all of us, that humanity's greatest strength lies in its compassion.